What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have another update on Bonk, which has taken another dip guys. As you guys can see, it's been dropping in value quite a bit over the last couple of days, so we're going to be looking at what is next for the crypto. Is it going to keep crashing? Is it going to pump anytime soon? And looking at its overall prediction for the next couple of hours, days, weeks, months and 2024. How is it looking like for Bonk? Is it worth investing into it? Should you avoid it? Should you sell it? And covering both buyers and sellers point of view. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, following me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So as you guys can see at the top here, we've got the usual purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, and the value of Bonk is also very close to the SMA indicator, so Bonk is pretty much on target and performing like it's meant to. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, as usual, just a little disclaimer: this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart, we do have the blue and the orange line looking slightly bullish, heading towards a positive direction, meaning minimal gains in value are expected from Bonk over the next 12 to 14 hours. So essentially by midday tomorrow to tomorrow afternoon, Bonk should be trading at a slightly higher value than where it is at the moment, is what my expectations are. However, it's not going to be a major pump or anything like that. It is going to be a very minimal increase in value, but do expect more red candles over the coming hours before it slowly starts to gain value. So essentially like a wave dropping back down and then pumping up again towards in the early hours of tomorrow midday, bringing it back up, trading at a slightly higher value than where it is at the moment. But once again, it is not going to be anything major. It is going to be a minimal increase in value. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days, what can we see here? Not looking too great. We have gone back down towards the bearish direction, looking quite negative. So as you guys can see, the blue and the orange line are both looking bearish, slanting towards the negative direction, meaning more drops in value are expected from Bonk over the next 7 to 8 days. So by mid next week guys, Bonk should be trading at a much lower value than where it is at the moment. I'm expecting it to drop down another about 15 to 20% over the next 7 to 8 days. If we look here, over the last week it has dropped 23%, over the month a massive 42%. Yes, it did take a little bit of a pump earlier on this month when the crypto market was pumping, but right now it has started to crash again, as Bitcoin has also started to drop down a little bit in value. As you guys can see, it's down to $42,000, which is not great, but again, that is crypto. That is how volatile the market is, and that is why you should have your risk management on point when investing into the cryptocurrency market, especially when it is pumping like crazy, because what's likely to take place after the pump is a price correction, which is currently happening to the crypto market. So focusing on to the daily chart over the next couple of weeks, what can we see here? The blue and the orange line are both slanting towards the negative direction. Once again, the blue line is clearly going in a bearish direction, and the orange line looks like it is going in a straight line. However, it is just about slanting towards the negative direction guys. So essentially both the lines are looking negative, so minimal drops in value are expected from Bonk over the next 6 to 8 weeks guys. So by mid to late March 2024, the crypto should be trading at a much lower value than where it is at the moment. Again, I don't want to call it a crash, but overall if you think about it, over the next 2.5 months it is likely to do that, potentially dropping down about another 50 to 60%, or even pushing it up to about 70% drop is what I'm expecting Bonk to do over the next 2.5 months. Again, yes, the crypto market, I'm expecting it to pump up and head up to around $50,000 mark, the Bitcoin, sorry, but Bonk is unlikely to follow a similar pattern to that. Yes, it may pump a little bit in between, but the overall outcome seems to be more on the negative side, so I'm expecting it to go through a major drop in value over the next 2.5 months. So what I am going to do now is get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, we are currently trading in the dark green zone. However, we are in the lowest part of the dark green zone. What is likely to take place now is Bonk is likely to resist and pump back a little bit up into the green zone before it slowly starts to drop back into the green zone here over the coming days, and by mid next week Bonk should be trading in the green zone here, and then it should essentially trade into the green zone here over the next week or two and head back down into the red zone. Potentially by early to mid February, Bonk should be back down into the red zone, depending on how it performs and if there are any major updates that can have a potential impact on the value of Bonk, either in a positive or negative direction. I will let you guys know as soon as possible, so make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So let's go into the CoinMarketCap website here. The trading volume has dropped down quite a bit over the last couple of days. In the last 24 hours itself, it has dropped 6%, making it $141 million in trading, which is still a decent amount being traded. However, overall it has dropped quite a bit. Again, the reason is quite obvious. The value of Bonk has dropped quite a bit over the last week, 23%, and over the month it has dropped 36%. As you guys can see here, the trading volume was over $500 million and right now has taken a major drop to 141 million, but it is understandable because a lot of people did get hyped up with Bonk, especially back in mid-December when it was pumping like crazy, guys, and I did warn you, do expect Bonk to drop down in value towards late December and early January, which is exactly what is happening right now. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Bonk, guys. Comment down below how many zeros are you guys expecting Bonk to get rid of or add on in 2024. Let me know, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.